Hi guys, this is Gnimsh and welcome to Gnimsh Talk. Today is a special day because we have an anniversary. Exactly 1 year ago, Rogue Party has announced Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft as a Blizzard game. I was super excited then, and I'm so excited now. Because today at PAX East in Boston, we have a new announcement. Curse of Naxxramas is our new expansion pack / mode that we'll be able to enjoy, and it will be released this summer. So let's talk about it a bit, and first have a look at this picture. Curse of Naxxramas, a Hearthstone adventure. Guys, I just love it. I love it. I mean, I love the style of this image. So, not all of you know this, but Naxxramas is actually Necropolis. It was introduced in World of Warcraft, in vanilla. Like, a lot of players really wanted to go there, but it was super difficult to get there. So only a fraction of players was able to play it and enjoy it. So Blizzard, because it was so cool and lore related, and it was basically relating to Warcraft free lore as well, Blizzard reintroduced this Necropolis as a raid in Wrath the Lich King as well. And this is exactly when I was learning how to raid. So I have a sweet spot in my heart for this particular raid, bosses, theme, and everything. I just love it. So what we are seeing in this picture, in the middle there is Haen, who is like the famous for his Haen dance. The fight was amazing. Like, players had to dance around the acid and like plague stuff because it was killing everybody. So if you failed to dance, you were just dead and kicked out of the raid, guild, and you had to drop Warcraft, basically. Anyways, Haen, cool guy. Then you have Maxna from the Arachnic Quarter on the left. Oh, you might not know it because, like, Naxxramas is owned by Kel'Thuzad, who is a Lich. He was serving Arthas the Lich King. And Naxxramas is in Necropolis, has four wings. Like, Kel'Thuzad is a cool guy. I mean, he got a couple of friends, and he put them in the quarters, and they have a theme. So there is an Arachnid Quarter with Maxna as one of the bosses, like the huge spider that you can see on the left. There's also like a couple of... Oh, there's also Firlina, which is in the down right corner. A cool lady shuffling cards. She's having a Warlock set. I mean, I was playing a Warlock, so I love it. Like, those shoulders are amazing. And her shuffling skills are amazing as well, so it's kind of interesting. Also, you have like a Construct Quarter, or Wing, how they call it in the announcement. You can see like Patchwork and Thaddeus on the top right. Like, Patchwork has the patch of cards patching his shoulder or whatever. It's hilarious. And Thaddeus has a deck of cards. He actually has his collection instead of his brain. I don't know how well it will reflect on his gaming skills, but it's super cool. Then you have like a dude in the left down corner. I suspect this is the card that is spoiled, and this is one of the Riders of Apocalypse from the military wing. So, Plague Wing, Arachnid Wing, Construct Wing, and Military Wing. It looks great. The art is great. Also, you have like a dragon in the background, because when you complete all the wings, you go into like the main wing when you have the dragon, and then you fight Kel'Thuzad. So I really hope that Kel'Thuzad is somewhere there, and the fifth wing, and I'm super excited for that. But for now, it looks great. So let's quickly go into the announcement itself and comment on what we already know. So looking here, there is the curse comes. Well, Naxxramas comes. This is amazing. Like, this is a new mode. This is an adventure mode. This is like single player, so it's an important thing because it's not multiplayer. You won't be able to invite friends to fight Kel'Thuzad or Haen or whatever. It's a single player adventure, which is well, it's a shame, but it's still pretty cool because it's a first PvE mode. I mean, you can fight versus AI. But how long will you continue to do that? I mean, PvE with specific PvE cards that are not available in the normal play on the ladder and arenas. This is a pretty cool mode because it gives Blizzard a designer, designers can do everything they want. They don't have to think about the balance of the game. Like, oh, this card Haen will play is too strong, and then if like Gnimsh plays it on DreamHack, he will blow everyone, whatever. So they don't have to think about it. They can give Haen a cool card which is strong, and then they only have to think about the balance if players will be able to kill Haen with their own created decks. So it gives a lot of development room for the Blizzard guys, which is great, and it's a cool mode. Maybe in the future they will introduce multiplayer as well, but single player for now is perfect. So we know that. And we have new cards. So quickly, let's have a look at the cards that they introduced. Undertaker. 1/2 for 1 mana. Whenever you summon a minion with Death Rattle, gain +1/+1. So apparently Death Rattle is the keyword and the theme for this expansion mode. Which is cool, because like Naxxramas is a host of death. Like there is a lot of death creatures there. And a lot of dying, torture, plague. I don't know how cool it is, but Death Rattle actually fits into that team. And I really like cards which have synergy with other cards. So this guy works with other Death Rattle cards. He's not that amazing. I mean, he's like a secret keeper. I won't know how good it is right now. I will have to think, and I will have to see the rest of the cards that are available for us. But for now, there is a couple of cool Death Rattle cards that you can follow up with after playing this guy. Like Loot Hoarder, Harvest Golem, Falnus, some cool cards that you can just play, and the guy will be bigger. So, well, basically, you play it turn 1, you follow up with Loot Hoarder, and he's 2/3 on turn 2, which is kind of cool. So, I think he has potential, definitely. Then we have Shade of Naxxramas. I love the art. I really love the art. It's great. It's perfect. I want to play this card. So, Shade of Naxxramas. Stealth. At the start of your turn, gain +1/+1. Kind of a like questing adventurer, but not really. It's you play it, and you keep it on board, and your opponent has a turn to deal with it 2/2. Like, it has self, so he can only use AoE cards. Like Consecration, or he can doing something, but if you don't have an AoE, you might have a problem. So the shade stays there as a shade, non-attacking, and it grows. So on turn 4, like you have to think that on turn 3 you played nothing. On turn 4, you have a 3/3 on board for 3 mana, which is a cool card basically, but it's not amazing yet. Which means the card might actually be balanced. And it can still stay on board. So you basically had to ignore that you've played the card on turn 3, but you have some potential later in the game. So the turn goes on, and what happens on turn 5 is that you have a 4/4 for 3 mana, and you can start attacking now. If you start attacking trading, this guy will be still growing. So it might have some potential. I mean, it's hard to say right now, because there are ways to remove him. Also, if he stays on board for a couple of turns, he still can be silenced. So it's like a cool themed card that you maybe can have in your deck. Maybe you can have some more potential with it. We'll see. The next card is Nerubian Egg. For 2 mana, 0/2, Death Rattle, summon a 4/4 Nerubian. The thing is, if it doesn't have attack, it can attack probably, but if you can buff it, it can attack. So imagine you play it on turn 2, or even turn 1 because you coined it, then on turn 2, 3, whatever, you buff it with Abusive Surgeon, attack into something, kill it, and get a 4/4 Nerubian, or on turn 2 or 3. This is sick. I think this is the best card that was spoiled right now. For the aggro decks, and you know I love my aggro decks, this card is really good. Especially if you can give it double Death Rattle. We haven't talked about this card yet, but we'll see it in the future. Double the rattle, double 4/4. Even if it stays, you can still do something with it. The only drawback is that if they silence it, well, you have a 0/2 for 2. It's like a worse Pagel. But I think there is a lot of potential, and I really like the art, like the cocoon. This is the cocoon from Mexna. She's like the biggest spider that is getting well, I think so. I mean, no, I think it's probably not actually. It's like there is a spider inside. So yeah, there is a ribbon inside. Oh, what I'm even talking about? But still, it's a cool card. It's 0/2 for 2 mana, Death Rattle. Very powerful card. The next card, Dancing Swords. For 3 mana, a 4/4 Death Rattle. Your opponent draws a card. So, well, it's above the curve. So you play it on turn 3. It has a 4/4. It can trade well. It stays on board. I mean, you can kill a 3/3. It's a cool card. And, well, Death Rattle, well, it doesn't really hurt you that much. I mean, if you're playing an aggro deck and you play a 4/4 for free, and if your opponent has more cards, it doesn't really matter. Because, I mean, it will obviously will matter a bit, but what you want to do is have the board advantage as soon as possible, and for them to use many cards to kill this guy, and for this guy to deal as much damage as possible, which it might achieve because it's a bigger creature than a normal 3/3 for free. And then if you give that card to your opponent, you're like, oh yeah, he got a card, but he still has only 5 mana or like 4 mana to do something with the card. So I don't really care that much at that point. So this card actually can see play in aggro decks. It's kind of fun. It's fine. I mean, it's not that powerful on one side, on one hand. On the other hand, it's not really giving your opponent that much. So it might see play. And the last card that was spoiled is Baron Reeve. For 4 mana, 1/7, your minions trigger their Death Rattles twice. Which means that when this guy is on the board, and if you have a Loot Hoarder dies, triggers Death Rattle, you draw a card, and then you draw another card, because it triggers it twice. So let's quickly think about it, how much potential this card has. I mean, the stats are okay-ish. It's not an offensive card, it's a card that enables other cards to be better. It has only 1 attack, which is cool, because like it can do something at least. But with 7 health, it's not dying instantly. I mean, you can play it and it will be in the game. It can survive 2 turns, maybe 3 turns, which is kind of cool. So it will work with Loot Hoarder, Thalnus, Harvest Golem, which is pretty sick if you ask me. Like getting Harvest Golem, killing something, and getting 2/1 tokens, which is it is not, yeah, it's great. So Thalnus drawing 2 cards, Loot Hoarder drawing 2 cards, Sylvanas and Cairn. Think about it. It's like I play Cairn, you're like, oh yeah, you have Cairn, what then? And then I play this guy on turn 7, and I still have 3 mana to do stuff. I kill something with my Cairn, and I get double Bane tokens out of it. Sylvanas, take 2 minions instead of 1. Well, in most cases you just take 1 big minion anyway, but still, yeah, there is potential. I mean, this card is pretty cool. Unfortunately, it's a legendary card, so only 1 in your deck, but still very powerful card, and brings a lot of food for thought for the deck builders. I'm really excited to actually try building some decks with those cards. Maybe not now, but when they release all of the cards. We see 5 cards that will be constructed viable. They will also be featured in the arena play, which is kind of cool. So 25 more cards to go, a whole set, looks great. Another thing is peer into the Plague Quarter. So right now we see Haen featured here, and he has a hero power called Eruption for 1. Deal 2 damage to the leftmost enemy minion. This is kind of related to the Haen dance, so you will have to think about your minion positioning, because the minion on the left always gets damage. Yeah, so you probably want to dance your minion, dance with your minions, so that something big is on the left, or something small that you can actually sack, which is cool. And then Mindpocalypse. Both players draw 2 cards and gain a mana crystal, which makes the game kind of interesting, because you have a lot of cards, you have a lot of mana crystals fast. So against Haen, I guess the game will be very fast, with lots of good quality cards on both sides, lots of positioning. It will make an interesting gameplay, which is totally different than what you do on ladder, arenas, and VS AI. So I really like it. I mean, and this is only the first boss that they spoiled. Nax has like, what, 14 bosses? 10? I don't know, it's a lot. And I tell you, those bosses had most amazing mechanics that I've seen in a long time in MMOs. So if they are able to incorporate that into the card game, it will be super cool. Like, super excited to see it. Next, we have the new game board. So this is the Naxxramas game board, and well, there is a lot of green and then purple. Personally, I like it. You also can see like Kel'Thuzad icon there, with his hero power for 4 mana. Well, I like variety. Like personally, well, it's okay. I mean, it's cool that they have this option to give us new like game boards. This game board doesn't struck me as like the best game board I like to play on, but it's definitely better than some of the game boards available in the game right now. I'm mostly waiting for some molten or like ice heavy game boards that I can play on, but this one is cool. It's certainly different. There are some spiders. There is a lot of plague in here, like skulls, the Naxxramas thing. Like you will feel like you're really in Naxxramas playing against those bosses here. Not in Pandaria, not in like Stormwind fighting against Haen. You will be at Naxxramas playing against the Nax bosses, which is cool. And then there is tests your might with class challenges. Class challenges is cool. I mean, they enable a lot of PvE modes that you can play on, and it's cool for the players that really want to have. They don't enjoy ladder that much. They might be a bit bored with the arenas as well, so they can try themselves against PvE opponents, like against AI, which is interesting. And a lot of players don't like the challenge against other players. They just want to play against AI. They enjoy it. Those are the cool modes. And the most important thing is that when you play it, you will get the cards. So everybody interested in constructed play and ladder will have to play it as well and enjoy it, because class challenges, you have to do stuff. I mean, you have to build your deck, you have to tweak it to fight against a certain boss. Maybe they have a lot of minions, so you have to play a lot of AoE cards. Maybe they have a lot of taunts, so you'll have to like play silence or stuff. So it will be interesting to build those class decks and fight in those challenges in the future. And the last thing I want to talk about is how they are going to release this expansion or / adventure mode. A funny thing and a great thing is that this is coming in summer, guys. This is not coming next year. It's coming this summer, which is super fast. We'll get new cards. If you feel like the current metagame is stale, if you've been playing the game since closed beta or open beta, you know all the cards and stuff. So this is really exciting that in like a couple of months we'll be getting this expansion, those new things, new modes, new cards, and everything will be shaken. Arenas will be different because of the new cards. Ladder will be different because new decks will spawn, or like old decks will be updated with new cards, and you will be able to play this as well and enjoy it. So everything will be fresh, and they will be releasing it in a World of Warcraft fashion, unlocking wings. So like first week they will unlock 1 wing. I think it will be the Arachnid wing, because it was the easiest wing, and Arachnids are, well, I like spiders. What can I say? Like, I'm not the spider hater, so it's okay. I mean, let's think they open Arachnid wing. We have fun. We enjoy it. We have new cards. Then next week they open another wing, and where the first wing they announced it's free for everyone. Yeah, it's free for all Hearthstone players, so everybody can enjoy it for free. Then the next wing you will have to pay. You will have to pay with real cash or gold. I feel like the gold price will be fine, but just in case, it's probably good to start hoarding your gold, to have enough gold to buy all the wings. Because guys, there is a lot of fun incoming, so you really want to unlock the wings, and you will be getting cards from them, like the ladder cards. If you're into arenas and you are not into this mode, you probably can ignore it. But if you're a serious ladder player And if you want to enjoy the new PvE mode, you really want to hoard your gold so that you can just buy the wings when they are released and have the latest cards as soon as possible. So this is cool because we will be clearing those wings. Like, I don't think that there will be like a world first race. Like, oh, I cleared this spider wing with my priest deck as first in the world, but there might. And if there are, it's cool as well. So yeah, I think it's enough. Like, I was talking a lot here, and I hope you enjoyed it. And it was fun, guys. I'm super excited for this. Oh, and by the way, the iPad version is going out on like worldwide in 1 or 2 weeks, which is great. We'll be able to play it on our iPads. Like, this game is so amazing right now. I'm so excited to be here with you, talking about this expansion. I will be trying to feature all the new cards that they release and talk about it, their viability in like ladder arenas and stuff. So let's hope for more news coming soon, and see you guys soon.